Alright, so I am for the first time at this park in Newport Beach, California. I'll give you another view, 360 view around me. There's the ocean back there. This is a great neighborhood that I drive by from time to time. And I've seen this park a few times, and I've wanted to check it out after the last video of that park down the street from where I am. I figured I would try to find different parks in the area throughout Orange County and record videos for the channel just for variety, change of scenery. There is a parking lot down this hill that's pretty vacant, just a few cars parked down there. But behind me, there's a neighborhood of beautiful homes. Great styles, great architecture, many new builds, and a mixture of old homes that have been redone in the past few years with modern finishes. And it would probably be better if I take a walk down the neighborhood. It's a better view. I was debating if I should walk around in circles down in the parking lot or walk around this neighborhood, walk around the block and talk. Right. Hold the selfie stick in my left hand. That's more comfortable. Hello. The other evening, a cousin of mine and I went and had dinner at a southern barbecue joint in the area. And the waitress that served us there fairly young, in her early 20s. What did she say? She said she's either 21 or 3. Petite, decent figure, decent body, decent face. My cousin, being older, he's in his early 50s, 52 or 3. What does he do? He finds her attractive, and he wants to let her know. He usually does this most times when we go out and we have an attractive female hosting us. He tends to do that. So, to no surprise for me, what does he tell her? He tells her, "Oh, I want to let you know that I think you're beautiful," and he totally shot himself down, which is not a good habit to do. But I understand his situation. He's lost a lot of confidence in the past few years because he has gained weight. He does have a gut. from lack of moving and a love for eating. And I've told him, and many others have told him multiple times, to get his shit together, lose that weight, start working out, stop eating so much and watching his intake. And he has yet to do that. Recently he's seen, I'm not sure where to turn, this is a four-way intersection here. He's seen his doctor, his primary physician, has put him on some medication, and I'm not sure exactly what it is or what it's called, but he's told me, and I can't think of the name now, but I believe they're injections that help you to lose weight. And there's been a shortage of that, he's told me. So his assigned pharmacy hasn't had any in stock. He's been waiting to be able to pick up his first dosage. But I've told him that, more importantly, he needs to watch his diet, and the medication will supplement that weight loss. But I told him in front of her, I told him, well, Sal, why don't you ask her out? Show your interest in her. Ask if she'd be willing to give you her number and try to form a connection. And he immediately said, oh no, in front of her. He said, oh no, I have to lose a lot of weight first. I know that you wouldn't be willing to go out with me the way that I'm looking now. And I'm a lot older than you. If I were younger than you, I would ask you out. That's not good. That's a mistake. Who knows? What if she likes? And I told him, I said, well, Sal, what if she likes older guys with guts? You have to at least try. And then if she turns you down, she turns you down. Or you can let her know that you're working on yourself. Maybe she'll be willing to not necessarily wait, but you can communicate with each other, keep contact, and then work on establishing the basis of a potential connection in the meantime. And she'll see you making your progress in the meantime. And she laughed. She was going along with it. Didn't seem that she was really interested based on her behavior. But she was trying to be polite about it. And she came to our table to check on us a few times on and off. Now, at first, I didn't have much of an interest in the waitress. But one of the times she had walked away, I asked my cousin in a joking way. I asked him, hey, what do you think if I tried to show interest in her? You think she'd turn me down? And he had proceeded to tell me, oh, well, give it a shot. And he didn't think that she was going to be interested, that she was going to give me her number. But I told her, I said, well, if you'd be fine with it, I'd like to show my interest in you, and if you'd be willing to give me your number, that'll be great, so that I can call you soon, and we can try to get to know each other better. And she said, oh, that's fine, yeah, I'll give you my number. And I believe my cousin asked her if she's seeing anyone. She said that she currently isn't. And typically you expect the female to, whether she's telling the truth or not, if she is seeing someone, then she'll tell you, oh, well, I've got a boyfriend, or I'm seeing someone. Or she could be lying to turn you down easy, because she doesn't want to make you feel bad. She doesn't want to embarrass you or turn you down too hard. But that's what she told us. And I was a bit surprised myself. I figured, well, she's young, she's decent looking. She said she wants to get into a program to become a nurse, and she's supposed to be starting that soon while she's working at that restaurant. I figured she'd be with someone. But I got her number down, and my cousin was shocked. I was like, what the, whoa. Why don't you give me your number too? I mean, now, I had a bad feeling about this. I didn't feel that I tried too hard to chase this chick and show interest in her. It was very simple. I was very to the point, very direct, but in a polite way. And I was serious about it, though. I didn't just get her number to not do anything with it. I had full intention of contacting her, utilizing her number. The next evening, I had sent her a few texts. Got no response. I had called a few times. Twice. No response. The first day I called her once. Then the next day goes by. Still no response from her. I called again. And nothing. The second time I called, I left her a voicemail. And I was very normal about it. Just treating her in a normal way, as the human being that she is. Now, I know that it's easy to say females aren't human because they're so different and they think so differently. But the fact of the matter is, they're normal people, and you have to treat them as such to better your chances with them. Even though you're not going to get every opportunity that you try to take. Now what did I do? I knew that this person was trying to avoid me. And I knew, okay, well, she's not serious about talking to me. she's not really interested. She lied to me. And probably for that very reason that I stated. She probably just didn't want to reject me in front of my cousin. And that's why she gave me her number. Look at these homes. I go on my WhatsApp and I scroll down to her contact and I see her profile picture because I wanted to make sure she didn't give me a fake number. I look at her profile picture on WhatsApp and I see, okay, that's her. So it's a legitimate number that she had given me. This was on Friday. I was out in the Los Angeles area with a friend. It was work related, but he went to serve some vets for Veterans Day weekend. He asked me if I would tag along with him because he's not a fan of driving really, especially to LA from Orange County. We took his car down there, or up there. And while I was waiting for him, I dropped him off in his car and drove down the street to a cafe. Sat there, kept myself busy on my phone. And he had texted me, letting me know he's ready. His business was done there. He was ready to get picked up. I got back in the car. And on the way back, I tried calling the waitress through WhatsApp. I called her, she answered the call, but then what does she do? She immediately hangs up when I said hello. And she could see that it was me calling her, because on WhatsApp I have my name, I've got my profile picture. You can clearly see that it's me calling. So I felt pretty bad about it. It's like, wow, what's this girl's problem? Why is she behaving in this way? And I texted her, asking her if she's upset. I asked, oh, are you upset? You answered my call, and then you immediately hung up. She read the messages, and then she blocks me. How do I know that she blocked me? You can easily tell when someone on WhatsApp has blocked you when you can no longer see that person's profile picture. And if you try to text the person, you'll only get one check mark. You can see that the message has not gone through, has not been delivered. I tried doing that just to be sure, but I had already known what was going on. And I tried calling. When someone on WhatsApp has blocked you, you know that you've been blocked because the line keeps ringing and the app will show you calling. When it shows ringing, that means your call has been connected. And that continues for a few moments, and then you'll get a notification showing that the call was not picked up. I'm going to head down the hill here. Check out this parking lot. Now, guys, when you are out and you want to show interest in a female, you want to get her number. It's good to try to get a female's number, because in this day and age, well, I mean, how else would you connect with her? You need her phone number. It's vital to have it. But at the same time, you don't want to get too excited and make a big deal about it when a female gives you her number, because it's very likely that just because you got her number doesn't mean she's going to respond to you. Doesn't mean that you're going to form a connection with her that's going to go anywhere. Maybe for a brief period of time, she'll talk to you, but not for long. And I feel that that's a problem. That too many guys are trying way too hard to get a bunch of numbers. It's just a very inauthentic way of meeting someone. That's why if I can get somebody's number, that's great. I'm not going to argue with that. And if someone offers to give me her number, I'm not going to say, oh no, I don't want your number, if I have an interest in her. But you have to not have too many high expectations and think to yourself, oh, great, I scored. I got this girl's number. That means I'm going to have my way with her. If I meet someone out, I vet the person first. I take time. I try to have a normal conversation. No small talk, though. Small talk is bullshit. I enjoy deep, meaningful conversations with substance. And if I can see if that other person is showing me through her actions, and we should know, we've heard this before, never trust a female's words. Trust her actions. She has to prove herself to you through her actions. That's how you know if there is true interest, or if she's not being rude to you, but maybe she's just trying to be kind. Doesn't want to make you feel bad, hurt your feelings, reject you in a rude way, which is great, but still, that is dishonesty. If I can see that there is a genuine interest, then I will ask her if she'd be interested in letting me pursue her and continuing our conversation at another time. And that's really the point of this video. I can't think of any other points specifically that I want to put out there right now, but more thoughts to share as usual. I'm gonna start walking back up the hill, back to the car. Can I think of any other words to say? I still can. That's not good. Some people are going to get bored and feel that the video is running on too long, and I'm not saying much now. Yeah. Again, I'll reiterate. There's nothing wrong. There's no problem. I mean, you should show your interest in a female if you want to pursue her. You should be direct. You should let her know what your intentions are. And you want to pursue her in a romantic way, not as a platonic friend. But take time. Don't be so quick to ask for her number. And I'm not saying to play any games to try to manipulate. But just have a normal conversation with the person. And if you can see through your good judgment and common sense that she does have an interest in you, she's reciprocating, she's being polite in return, she's not boring, she knows how to have a good conversation and to carry a conversation herself, she is trying to show interest in you, she's showing curiosity, she's asking you questions about yourself. It's not only a one-way street where you're sort of, it comes off as though you're interviewing her. When you get those green check marks, then I would say it would be appropriate to ask the female if she'd be willing to share her number with you. Now, if a female asks or tells you that she's not comfortable giving you her number, that's happened with me before, and I'd respect that because she's being honest. She doesn't want to be too quick to give a stranger her number. Though I don't see really a harm in it, because like with what happened to me, it happens. It's a normal part of life. Any girls that get hit on a lot, they're used to it. When they get annoyed by someone that they're not interested in, it's as simple as ignoring the person, and the person will get the message and stop reaching out. Or a lot of females, they block, and they're quick to block. Now, what this girl did, the way she was so quick to block me, it really showed me that she's immature. And sure, it made me feel bad because I wanted her to be honest with me. It would have been better if she would have just turned me down up front rather than play with my emotions. But it's not to say that I have emotions. Like, I don't know the girl. I'm not emotional for her. I wasn't emotional for her. But playing games, leading people on, being dishonest, it's a sign of immaturity. And that showed me what she's all about and what she's capable of, and that totally turned me away. That turned me off. And she showed me by doing that she's got issues. And she's immature. So I feel that I did my part as a man. And how she chose to respond to me, trying to treat her seriously and actually reach out to her as I said that I would. I was being a man of my word. She chose to respond the way she did, and that's a reflection of her. It's as simple as that. So, guys, when you get turned down or when you get rejected, when when a female's not being very kind and she's quick to block you, uh, you have to know that it's not you, it's her. It's not your problem.